Rotten Tomatoes is biased as hell on every fucking black film that comes out, whether it's Netflix, HBO Max,
like what?
Hulu. Okay.
Yeah, what came out recently that got you this hot?
Recently.
Cause that shit with Idris Elba on Netflix, nigga. That motherfucking.
Oh, I didn't even watch that shit.
What's that shit called?
Oh my god.
That goddamn.
Oh my gosh, it was
That
good.
Scare Strike. What is that shit called? That's
You know
one of
The Harder They Fall.
The Harder They Fall. That's one of
The Harder They Fall.
That's one of the hardest movies I've seen in my life.
Oh
Look at the
my
Rotten Tomatoes
gosh.
on that bitch. Nigga,
Yes.
that scene with Idris
Okay.
Elba where they break. Oh my gosh.
Rotten Tomatoes for BMF, 83%.
That's a smooth one, right?
That's high.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Cause usually, not gonna lie, hey, we won't be getting no love, Rotten, and I want to know why. Recently.
Charlie, please pull up a movie that is what you're saying.
1 second. Dang, hold on, brother. Hold on.
I watched that one yesterday.
Okay,
Is this Narcos?
a classic
How
film.
they fall?
That was in different episodes. What is this?
This is the
A,
It's
cla-
an extended version?
no, it's a
Oh, I was,
it's a
a
trailer.
classic
nigga.
film.
oh, this is the trailer.
Friday. Rotten
Fuck the trailer. That's just
Tomatoes.
gonna fuck this out. Get it. Can you turn
I
it
ain't
off?
seen this shit yet.
Rotten.
Nigga. Hey, that shit, turn it
Great
off, turn it
film.
off. This ain't time. You think this is the time to put on a trailer right now in the middle of a podcast?
Hey,
This nigga gonna full on watch the trailer in the middle of the
I mean,
podcast.
let's
I
see
ain't
what we're
seen it yet.
talking about.
Hold
That boy said I
on.
ain't
Fuck
seen
this
it.
shit. I ain't seen this bitch yet. Nigga just looking. Come on, man.
Nah,
But go ahead.
classic movie. Friday. Rotten Tomatoes has this as a 78.
And I understand,
A,
if you, bro.
a 78?
The budget on that bitch was low. as fuck.
Very low.
The script
Very
on Friday
low.
is not in depth. If you not black, you not feeling Friday. That's facts. That's for straight black people. If you
No, it's really just a suburban family.
bro,
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens.
bro,
Middle class
Friday
family.
is a cool
Middle to lower class families. This is what they go through.
Friday is a cool little film. But we not gonna sit here and say that's some epic story, flip the script on your ass like, ooh, I ain't see that shit coming. A nigga was fronted by a nigga, smoked all the weed, and was running from the nigga the whole movie. That's the plot. That is a very, hey, we all been there. We all
Okay,
been
There's a lot of
set it
stars in
off.
that hoe.
there.
At a 70.
I didn't even see that bullshit.
That was a good little.
That's a
movie.
great film.
Yeah, nigga
That's
said
a great
something.
film. I'm
All right,
sorry.
you cooking.
I'm sorry.
You cooking, nigga.
But what's the what let's see.
Training Day.
Watch this.
Training Day a motherfucking 98. I know that. Look up Training Day.
We
I don't know
gonna-
why you brought up Training Day.
We gonna.
Ain't
Hold on,
nobody.
hold on,
that
hold
shit
on.
won an Oscar. Nobody thinks that.
Hold on.
No.
But then ooh, okay.
They can't correct.
What is
Okay,
it?
not-
Training Day's
not-
at 99. A 90. That bitch might be 100. Training Day was our first 100 ever.
Training
man. We just had
Day
to break
is
it out for you.
at a whopping 73. At a
Oh.
73.
I know for sure they got a 90 on that bitch.
That's where they lost me. That's where they lost me. Okay, this,
But
you do have you. Okay, this is some bullshit.
I'm telling you, but they have movies like The Matrix at a solid 88.
White people love The Matrix. That's white people's favorite movie.
They got-
But come
Hey,
on.
you finna have white
Come
people hot
on.
even saying that bullshit.
Come on.
That's the nigga that bent all the way. Did that
Come
bullshit.
on.
Come on. I ain't even seen The Matrix, but I know what white people
What
think
was
about
that?
it.
They got
What was
a
the
whole
film?
dialogue
What was
for
the
that.
film?
There's like 6 movies. No, it's like
I
3
will
or 4.
find you. I will kill you. What was that guy?
Liam Neeson.
Yeah, and what?
What you gotta say about
In-
Liam Neeson?
In what?
Cold-blooded killer.
And what was it?
Taking 1, 2, 3, 4. They got about 8 of them bitches, and I enjoyed every last one of them, nigga. Them
got that
shits was
many?
fire.
There's a lot of takings.
There's a lot of takers,
I
and
know
it's the
there's
same
3.
plot each time. I will find you, and I will kill you, nigga. You did
They-
that
they ran with
3
it.
movies ago.
They
nigga.
definitely ran with that one.
Hey, why these niggas keep snatching your daughter, nigga?
Ooh,
Yeah.
but
What's
that
going
one,
on?
films like that, 59. 59 on
Ooh.
Rotten Tomatoes.
What?
Taken the first.
Got a 59?
59.
The first Taken?
The first.
With
yes,
the sex
sir.
traffickers?
Yes, sir.
That bitch was fine.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. What are you looking for in a film? Like Kanye had a magnum shotgun to his head while he was reading out of a video. That nigga just got handed the phone, got no prep to read that. That was a hot take. That nigga was just reading what was said to him. And Charlie, what do you
I
think
feel
about
like-
Jay Prince as a man before that? Let's talk about Jay Prince.
Well respected. From anybody.
You sound like you're not educated on Jay Prince. don't you?
No, first of all, where do I even start with the man? I mean, a hell of a man. Behind, you want to talk about behind the scenes?
Nigga,
You want to talk about that guy? That guy that can put you in position, put you next to faces, names that you never fathom. Let me tell you something. That guy, Jay Prince, let me tell you something. Get me in contact with that man. Hey.
If
hey.
Jay Prince sponsors the podcast, it's over. Are you fucking kidding me?
If we can get a Jay Prince
Nigga.
sponsorship out of here, let me tell you what.
Fucking sponsor
the
a shout out to get it
the
done, nigga.
budget's
That's
going
Jay
to be.
Prince.
We got Don Perry on for the guests.
Come on, man.
We're here.
That's Jay
24/7.
Mob ties.
Now, as far as Kanye West, I genuinely feel that he feels that George Bush doesn't like black people.
This nigga's nuts.
Yeah, man. I can tell you that for a fact. He's genuine as fuck about that.
Okay.
He's passionate about that. Kanye West, man. I mean, fuck. It's Kanye, bro. Where can we start? But
you
nowhere.
think he's in a sunken place?
What?
Do you think that nigga's in a sunken place?
Dude, that guy.
Because that nigga just
That
changed
guy-
overnight. 2012,
that guy-
that nigga was still normal, bro.
He knows too
Did y'all
much
see the
for
Nori
his own
interview?
good.
Did y'all see
Yes,
the Nori interview?
Yes.
This is what happened. I don't know if y'all saw that Nori interview. Kanye was talking spicy in that Nori interview. He was comfortable. Nigga was smoking weed.
Oh, yeah.
Had a little bit of drink in his system.
He was smoking.
And he wasn't talking shit, but he was talking comfortable about all them niggas. Now, 2 days after that interview came out, there was a video of Kanye West apologizing, which looks he's not at gunpoint. He possibly could be at gunpoint, but it looks like
possibly be at gunpoint.
it looks like he's held against his will reading an iPhone, and this is 2 days after that interview.
Nigga didn't look up the whole time.
That nigga didn't look up once. And that nigga, first of all, that nigga Jay Prince said, nigga, you better not fuck up this take, nigga. I want that shit smooth in one
That was the
take.
third take. He was
That
crying
nigga was,
after
hey,
it.
he was
crying
reading
after it.
slow. He's like, I can't stumble on one of these words, nigga. That's Jay Prince, nigga. This.
I haven't seen these videos. So I
Hey,
can't
play
speak
it.
on
Can you
that.
pull that up for him? Because this is very important. If you've seen that video, it looks like there's a full-on shotgun at this nigga's head while he's talking. I don't want to be snitching. If that's what was going on, I respect it.
So you think it was definitely scripted?
Nigga, I think that's textbook extortion.
Hey,
Think about
That
that.
nigga's pulling around.
and
a lot of
I
money,
feel
bro.
like
He's
Jay
probably.
Prince is capable to do it.
This is another. Look for a fact about Jay Prince. He beat his Fed case. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I did not know that.
The Feds have a 99% conviction rate.
Because we love to talk about people beating cases.
We don't
Or
talk
people
about
getting
beating Fed cases too much.
Yeah, oh no, we don't talk about the conviction rate either,
Go ahead.
which is high.
Excuse him. He ain't paid for his YouTube. We don't have 30-second clip. Can you turn it up, somebody, please?
That nigga Jay
Look
Prince.
at Jay.
He
Prince.
definitely looks like he's reading lyrics off of his phone.
It looks like that I'm telling you,
Jay Prince ain't
shotgun.
playing-
Hey, Jay Prince ain't move
Hey,
a
that nigga
muscle.
Jay Prince posted, boy. That nigga. Go ahead, read that shit, nigga.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, nigga.
Hey man, Jay Prince looking like a great dog owner right now. That man looking like he done trained the hell out of a border collie to do sit down bark. Look at him.
That
Oh,
nigga Jay
man.
Prince looks so confident. That nigga would not
That
shake.
nigga's on vacation.
Hey, Jay Prince would not shake in 10-degree weather. That nigga would just be standing there. There's nothing that would shake that nigga up, boy.
Cool as a fan.
But
Cool as a
and y'all
fan.
seen that other picture where that nigga with Drake and Kanye? He's like, yeah, nigga,
I
did
set this shit up.
Yeah, nigga, that's me right there, nigga. Jay Prince, we love you. We salute you. Please sponsor us.
Big
We would be
ups.
Very gracious, brother.
Big man.
Charlie, what you think about that?
Whoa. The baby.
Baby.
See, look. Now let me tell you something, man. Everybody was already going to cancel you. But let me tell you something. You've really done it now, my brother. I am not with you disrespecting the ladies, homie. I'm not with that none at all, man. I think
Nah,
you
if
loved
it was
that
just-
woman at one point, bro.
That's your take?
I feel like if you loved that one, and he definitely did. You can't say he
No,
didn't.
that's
There's
what I'm
no
saying.
way we know if he loved her because he took
Come
pictures.
on,
He took
man.
pictures of her hugged
He
up.
claimed
Bro,
her.
there's multiple
Definitely
videos.
claimed the hell out of her.
You know
And
what-
rightfully so.
You know what y'all don't
And-
realize? That's
Then-
the baby. He might. Let me tell you.
Bro,
something. Let me get this point out. The baby has 10 different women, and every girl he's with that night, he treats them like that. I don't know. Have you ever had? I'm not saying I got a whole bunch of hoes, but every man has dealt with at least 2 to 3 women at one time. When you're with that girl
I'm
personally,
not having children with her.
no, okay, that nigga just is a nigga who doesn't use condoms. That was by mistake. We don't even know if he did that on purpose. But my point is, whatever girl he's with, he treats her when he's with her like she's number one. Everybody does that. When you with this girl, even if you with your side chick and your main chick, when you got your side chick, when you with her, you treat her like she your girl, like you real nice to her. But she know what it is and you know what it is. I'm saying she was 1 of 10 and she just happened to get pregnant. That's what I think. That's my.
I mean,
I'm not
can't
sure
be-
about that, man. I feel like he still had no right to put her out on the internet like that. That's very childish. And I
Yeah,
feel like
if
he
it's your baby
knows,
mama, now if
he
it's
knows
some
they're
random
bigger than
shit.
that. And their child is going to be bigger than that.
And see that shit one day.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
bro,
what I
like,
fall
you
back
gotta, bro, come on, bro. You're already under enough scrutiny.
He don't give no
Why?
fuck,
Bro, fuck all that not giving a
so.
fuck.
I mean, once
Come
you're
on,
in
bro.
here, it really don't matter.
Come on,
That
man.
nigga can have 30 kids and take care of all of them. Fantastically.
So, but he can do better publicly. I think we could all do better as a race publicly.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He try to make a change around this bitch.
God damn it, I don't think we should be doing
should
it.
do
God
better
damn it, we done with
publicly.
this shit. we sticking
I
together.
mean, bro, just to see everybody laugh at us, oh, look, bro, look at our relationship, look at their shit, bro. Y'all gotta be
You
bigger
wouldn't
than
do
that.
something such a thing if you were famous.
I wouldn't pull out my motherfucking phone and record my bitch.
He
I
started
would do that.
recording her because he's a black man, and he felt like if he didn't record what was happening when they called the cops, and she says he
When he
beat
get
my
his
ass.
press record, he don't gotta show the whole world.
Okay, not that, but I'm just saying as far as recording, he did that shit because if the
And
cops
posted.
if the cops would have been called, I don't know if you've ever if cops get
More than
called.
what is.
If cops get called for the cops
All I
did get
do
called.
know
The
is-
cops 100% got called, so that's not a what if. If the cops get called in any domestic dispute, if a girl says that the man hit me, the man's going to jail 100%. Unless he can show on his camera that didn't happen.
Okay, yeah, but that's a whole different
That's
story.
big
I'm
facts.
talking about why
That's
he
the
flicked
situation.
his woman
On live, that's not
live.
his woman. He said it himself. If
Now-
the man said it,
now,
bro,
of course
that was
not
something he
now.
was fucking. He was fucking her. He never once said this was wifey. There's not one
Bro, when you
video of
fucking on
that.
somebody, it's gonna be 6 months or something. That nigga, she been around for like a year and some change.
No, she hasn't. She's been around.
Bro,
for
she's
7
got
months.
pregnant.
She's been around for
7 months.
a solid
Come on,
9
bro.
months. Take 9 months to make it ludicrous. That was a lyric. You're right. Take 9 months. She's been around for 9 months.
Young dog.
Rest in peace, young Dolph. I just have one thing to say. I saw that his first name was Adolf.
That shit kind of fucked me. I didn't know that nigga name.
That's Hitler's first name.
I know.
Why? There's somebody that think about that in the house. This isn't the time or the place. Rest in peace, young Dolph.
We'll leave that in too.
No, I don't want no. Memphis is getting hot right now. Y'all don't need to make y'all's way to Texas, boy. I apologize. But I just thought it was interesting that his mom named him Adolf. Because first of all, I've Googled it. Can somebody Google it? Look this up on your phone. It's illegal. If you look it up, it's illegal to name your son Hitler, I think. It's illegal. It's against the law. But I guess Adolf is cool. But why would you? I don't know. That's a little bit odd, don't you think? But that's not the main topic. That's just a little.
I don't know.
I thought
man.
that
I
was
wouldn't name
interesting.
my kid no damn.
You wouldn't name your kid
I
Adolf.
wouldn't name him Adolf, but I don't know. A grandfather could have been an Adolf before Adolf Hitler. So
There's no way they go back that far. I mean, okay,
Families?
not his families. There's no way that Hitler was around in like the 40s. I guess it's possible. I guess somebody, but I wouldn't keep that trend going. I feel like Adolf Hitler killed that for everybody.
Like,
you
you should
can't
change the
name your
family
kid
name?
Adolf no more after that destructive nigga. Bro, Hitler's one of the few people. If you go strict body count,
No, it's legal in the United States, but not in Germany.
yeah, naturally.
Naturally, they don't fuck with that.
But
shit.
if you look at Hitler's body count, Hitler's body count's about 10 million.
10 million?
Who comes close to that? That's his body count.
I mean, as a collective whole, but not himself.
He caused the. If he wasn't alive, none of that
Hey,
shit would have
Siri,
happened.
Who killed more people than Adolf Hitler?
Nobody. Siri gonna be, are you dumb, nigga? My
I
bad.
can't answer that.
Stalin.
Stalin might be up there with him. Stalin, if you don't know about Joseph Stalin, Joseph Stalin, so their economy was in the tank, and he thought the best way to get the economy booming again was to starve his people. Now, from an economic standpoint, it did work. The economy did rebound from what I saw, but about 7 million Russians died, I believe. So it's
Buddy was just going around saving and budgeting, and niggas had to go.
Now let's talk a little bit about Stalinism, because I know most of it. Joseph Stalin, hey, that shit is great. Imagine a society where, fuck my nigga, everything is controlled. You can't.
I couldn't do it.
You'd have to do it. You can't
I
leave.
love,
That's
I love
control
America.
too, nigga.
I love America for that.
Nigga, North Korea got the worst out of anybody, bro.
Yeah,
Russia,
man.
no, they're both communists. They're both
Yeah.
communists. Russia back in the day is exactly how North Korea is now. It's the exact same system. North Korea just gets tight. North Korea, North Korea.
No, we need to talk about this.
Do you know why we don't care about North Korea as a country? Because there's no oil in North Korea.
There's nothing there
No
for
worries.
us.
If North Korea had to drop, the only reason we have invaded Afghanistan, Iraq, and said Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction was because that nigga was about to change the oil. He's about to change the oil currency from dollars to gold. And basically, if you do that, the dollar will drop. Why do you think the dollar never goes down in value? The dollar will always be up in value because all the oil in the world is traded in dollars. So we have it set up like that to where we'll remain on top. But this motherfucker Saddam Hussein was trying to make it to where we traded in gold bars, and America isn't at the top no more. So when we say, I don't know if you've ever seen that video with George Bush, who
I didn't
believes
know that.
Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. That's why we went there. There were no weapons of mass. He had no nuclear bombs. We had to rile everybody up, so we had a reason to go there. And the only reason we went there was because of the oil, and we bodied that nigga. That's the one thing about USA. You get on our side, on our wrong side, nigga, you bodied. You're done.
You get done up.
Nigga, fuck is you talking about?
And that's what I do love about our nation, man. And a lot of people talk shit in our own country
But
with
we not
government benefits.
As
but
a collective.
hey, let me tell you something. We're some hard motherfuckers. Hard body. Okay?
Tough.
We fight.
Nigga,
to
you go
the
to
death.
Africa, these niggas will get murdered by Africans.
What?
Who the fuck are you
I'm
talking
talking about as no.
Them
not the-
malnourished ass Africans? Them niggas don't.
Them niggas walk around with choppers at 12 years old.
Whoa, time.
So?
Wait, time out. You think them
Run
Chinese-
ragtag
Whoa,
shit they
You
got
take a
going.
12-year-old from here, you take a 12-year-old from Chicago.
Nigga, they not gonna be going against 12-year-olds. They gonna be going against 30-year-old
I'm talking
trained armed forces. They gonna
They got
kick
the
one of them
nigga,
niggas in the
They
head.
got
With
with
the resources.
niggas. We're not making it, bro.
Bro,
Resources.
Hey, real talk.
Nigga, I'm talking about if we drop, not the fucking.
No, can I educate
army
you?
or
Can I
nothing, not
educate?
the
Yo,
military.
yeah, I'm talking about the army because we have so many more resources. Them
No,
niggas
I know.
wouldn't even play with us like
Nigga,
that.
they're not.
Nigga.
No, I'm not talking about the army. I'm talking about the military. I'm talking about
Them child
Citizens.
soldiers. Okay, time out. Let's
American citizens versus their citizens. We'll get fucked
we
up,
have to
bro.
put something in perspective about those child soldiers. They're all on heroin while they're doing that shit.
They're all on dope.
Exactly.
They
Nigga,
can't
if-
perform.
Nigga, there are certain drugs like crank, that high drugs that make you fearless. If we tooted you up with a whole bunch of crank,
But we don't
and
do
told
crank,
you,
nigga. They
that's
do that
my
shit.
point. If we did it, we could do what they're doing. It's the drugs that makes them capable of doing that. Them niggas don't have more heart than us. Them niggas is drugged out in the battlefield thinking that shit's a video game until they die.
Exactly.
Nigga. And them child soldiers. You never seen that movie on Netflix where Idris Elba was fucking them little boys?
I started it and I
Fucking
stopped
shit
that
out
shit.
them
I was
boys.
Fucking
like,
shit out them boys. God damn it. That shit, them child soldiers, boy. Our soldiers are so, but here's the thing about the America. This is really the point I want to get to. It's a video on YouTube on the infographic show. Since we have bases all across the world, if we took on the whole world in a war, just the United States versus the whole world, it'd be 50-50. Like, it'd be a fight. Like, we
Yeah.
could lose or they could lose, but it'd be 50-50. But
And
that's
I'm
us
leaning
versus the
towards
whole
us
world.
If everybody's feeling the same way about it. Like, we can't have nobody on the fence about it. Everybody's got to be super pissed.
I believe our military budget is about $200 billion.
it's something crazy. But I
Something
think it's the
stupid.
most.
Hey, can you look it up? Our budget is more. Just look up U.S. military budget. Our budget is more than other niggas by like $100 billion. First of all, that's so much money. All that can't be going to resources. Somebody pocketed a little bit of that budget.
Hey,
$100 billion, nigga. Ain't nobody. If you take 20,000 from 100 billion, nobody notices that. There's
No.
It's impossible.
Not at all.
It's impossible. There's no way you notice that.
And I know it's going under the table. It's going to write
All
off.
that shit going under the table.
Hey,
All that shit going on the table. This should be an easy pull up. I don't know. That's U.S. military budget.
I just put it in. 686.1 billion.
686.1 billion. Look up China shit. Cause China's our top ops.
600 Bs.
68 billion. What's China rocking with?
600 Jay-Z's. That'll
Come on,
get you a U.S. military.
Come on,
man.
man. Yeah, your shit look like it. Yo, typing this. You gotta get a new phone, my bro.
1.1 trillion.
Damn.
That's not true. That's not true.
They putting in
They not putting
117s.
That's not true.
Yes, they is.
Let me see. That's not true.
In 2019.
Damn. Trying to go
What
ready.
is this?
Ready.
How do you
Fuck.
get it stuck on this?
Nigga, just.
I don't got my
China ain't never worried about no alien invasion.
This is not the military budget. This is the budget was announced. How much is China's military budget?
Nigga, I just.
This
typed
is
that in.
it. Look at that number there though. 253. Nigga, they don't have enough. They can't afford to spend $1 trillion on the military.
That's what I thought.
What the
But
fuck?
it was in writing.
Nah. This. What did you search? China's.
But they
You
do
gotta do
have
the
more
year.
control over citizenship. so they could afford.
This is 1.35 trillion yuan. That's their currency.
I see 1.35 trillion. That's why.
You got to do yuan. One of their. You haven't seen Squid Games?
Won.
Remember?
Won.
But we have won. Remember them crazy numbers of debt them niggas was in?
Hey.
Them niggas was in 100 million, 100. Nigga, them numbers were so deep, but they were saying won. They see in U.S. that's 209 billion in our dollars, so it's 209 billion. But in that,
fuck they money.
that bullshit ass currency they got, boy, that shit ain't worth shit, boy.
We go over there and be some millionaires.
Yeah, but we
But
couldn't own shit.
Yeah,
it's
they
China.
don't like us. They don't like us.
You can't own shit.
In China, you see, the one thing about in America, this is how everybody, you can come to, the dream of America is you can come here poor and become rich. Everybody has that in their mind. Even you in the back of your mind, you thinking, I'm going to be rich one day.
Yeah.
I'm going to be rich. You think that in the back of your mind
I know
too.
that one day.
That's an American thing. That's what America stands for. You can come here poor and become rich. In China, communism is all about the greater good for the people. It's about us as a whole. So we don't want anybody above anybody else because we're working together to make things better. Now from like a military, like if we all had to go to war, like China's like trained wise, their people's mindset is way different than ours.
Oh, I know.
Like we on some woke bullshit.
Some selfish
Like
shit,
we
man.
bro, like the shit. They're focused on the goal, nigga. We be bullshitting here in America. Them niggas
That's 'cause we're spoiled.
We're spoiled, nigga. Them niggas
They
in
go over
China
there and
is
don't
laser
even-
focused, nigga, to the goal.
Yeah, and they've never been taught anything else. That's the main key.
Bro,
difference there.
and in North Korea, you talk shit about, what's the nigga name?
Kim Jong Un,
Yeah, you get your ass.
nigga, you wouldn't even think about doing that shit in your own crib.
See, we
Nigga,
have
they
a
walk in your
freedom
house,
of
and if you got
speech.
dust on your shit, you get punished.
Hey man, severely.
You have to have your house clean.
Do you know how they punish in North Korea? Say you do a crime, right? They'll throw your mom in jail, your father in jail, and your next 3 generations.
No, that's if you try to leave.
No, this is if you do a crime, my nigga. If you murder somebody,
Oh.
they punish your family and the next 3 generations down. So that's why, really, but in that, nigga, you can't do crime out there. That's selfish for your whole family. If
Yeah.
you get caught, you taking your whole, that's nuts.
Yeah, all of
You
your
can't-
loved ones, which is a great strategy, man. I'll
It's-
tell you
isn't
what,
that not a
it
great
get
strategy
niggas
to
in
get-
line. It'll get
That's
niggas
a
in
great
line.
strategy to get niggas in line. Ain't no, if you doing crime in North Korea,
I'll kill your loved ones, nigga.
hey,
I'll kill your loved ones, nigga.
hey, real talk.
Sheesh.
You love your mama, she gone. She gone, man. I'll chop this bitch head off right now.
Half their family be already dead anyway.
Exactly.
And they don't never see him. So it's
Nigga.
like, if I'm in this boot camp, nigga, I've been in this bitch 3 years. Don't know when I'm getting out. Fuck my mama.
Nigga, boot, you died. They ain't gonna leave your goof ass there for 3 years, nigga. You wish you see 8 months in that bitch. Nigga, you
Nah,
was not
niggas
gonna.
be getting out there, huh?
Who be getting out?
Damn, you know a nigga?
You don't know
the
one nigga.
defective?
Why did you say that shit like you know a nigga who accomplished that? Niggas don't escape. That's the gulag, nigga. You done, nigga.
Yeah, I think that's the end of the line right there.
If you niggas who go to North Korean camps be thinking, fuck, bro.
Like that one American dude that went, oh man.
who?
Bro, there was a dude, he did some simple stuff.
Why was he even in North Korea? It'd be white
American
people that be way too
in prison.
curious.
And got
North
cameras
Korea.
and shit. Like, bro, why the fuck you bring a big ass camera out here trying to record that shit?
You can't. Hey, real talk. I heard this nigga
Hold
just
on.
dying on the street in North Korea.
You can't have a
American
phone.
imprisoned in North Korea.
And I'm
As
like,
soon
how
as
old
he
this
was
nigga?
released from prison, he fell into a coma where he died.
That's a
He was released from
And drugged.
prison, being dragged out of there.
no. That nigga died in prison and niggas released him. That's what they said to cover that up. They killed him in prison. A vegetative state means you're like you can't talk, you can't do nothing. Really, if I have it in my will, if I'm in a vegetative
He
state,
suffered
I'm
a
pulling the plug.
severe neurological injury, which
They killed
was
him.
caused by a botulism
Nigga,
of a sleeping
you don't have to
pill.
read the details of this. That's like saying Epstein hung himself. We all know them niggas killed him. It's the exact same type of thing going on.
That nigga Epstein on his own.
Pretty much. Yeah. So don't go to North Korea thinking
Let's
you're gonna
talk
be
about
in this
Epstein. Was Bill Clinton fucking them little white girls? We're gonna get right to the nitty gritty.
Bro, they all-
Oh, you don't even know about Epstein because the shock on your face when I said that shit.
No, I am just shocked that
That I
you
brought that
decided
up?
to bring that up.
What they gonna do to Bill Clinton? Ain't it? No, Bill Clinton still got power. Hey, I was working on my Bill Clinton impression. I wish I could. I'm not confident enough to do that right now, but I killed that. What? Them niggas talk about this on Joe Rogan all the time. What they going? This little ass podcast.
Y'all got billions.
Exactly. He got way more views, and don't you think they care more about him than this little shit we got going on right now?
Hey man, you still can't be talking about that shit, man.
Bro,
We're not allowed to be woke.
They were
Just
taking
allowed to be alive.
14-year-old girls to islands and fucking them
The fucking shit out there.
at a private island, and just cause here's the thing about an island. You can't leave an island, my nigga. It's around water. Like it ain't you on the island, my nigga.
The only way to get out is by the motherfuckers who brought you there.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like you feel real vulnerable on the island, my nigga. There's no way to leave. You can't. And if they probably island is so live, you could turn off the service out there. You can't even.
You have no
nobody.
choice but to submit for life or death.
You'd have to submit. Would you submit if they want to fuck you?
What?
Would you submit if they want to fuck you? I think you full, brother.
I think I'm choosing the high road, and I will be with the Father.
I think you get fucked.
I think I'm gonna be with the Father.
Men are very irrational about these situations. There was a episode on Narcos where
you have to kill me.
there was an episode on Narcos where there was this guy in the military who was interrogating this 18-year-old kid, and he had him on camera, and he said, "Listen, I'm gonna fuck you on this camera, and I'm gonna show your mother and all your friends. Give me some fucking info. After that, I'm gonna cut off your balls." Y'all are giving up the info. If you want to sit here and pretend you wouldn't, y'all niggas would fold. If a nigga had a camera out and said, "I'm gonna fuck you, send it to your mom and dad, and then after cut your balls off, I'm gonna give you the info. Whatever you need, sir, I'm gonna give it to you." Everybody would fold in that situation. Niggas be on the outside talking about, "No, nigga, I would." Nigga, one shot to them testicles, you folding, nigga. What the fuck? Are you kidding? Everybody would fold. Everybody would fold. I hate fake tough niggas.
It's gonna happen.
Every movie is they walk out the thing.
No, this isn't gangsters. I'm talking like this is how the DEA was torturing him, because they wanted these drug dealers so bad. The DEA would do that type of shit. With the DEA, if you give the info, that's it. You go to witness protection and that's done. If they had a Mexican, that nigga was about 260 hefty. And the way he said it, "I'm gonna fuck you on camera and send it to your mom."
Start pop driving it. Oh man,
bro, come on. You want to get you want your mom to see that? You want your friends to see that? You might as well be dead, nigga. Everybody's giving up.
If we're on an island,
you might give up your mom.
They gonna see you too, fuck nigga. They gonna see I'm unwilling as fuck nigga.
Hey.
Do whatever you want to me. My mind, body, and spirit is with the Lord. You could do whatever bondage you want to this human form, but my spirit lives on.
And that's the sad, because this is live.
Ooh.
You motherfucking Dallas Cowboys.
You motherfucking cowgirls.
Dak Prescott. Hey, put up the score. Can you look up the score?
Hey man.
Can you confirm that what the score was? Because I don't want to be
something atrocious and
Just look that up. Dak. No, I'm not even gonna. I want the exact score before. It's just gonna be a quick little rant. Motherfucking Dak Prescott. 19-9. Yo, Dak. I'm gonna be honest. I thought y'all was finna beat the dog shit out the Chiefs, nigga. I was thinking about putting my parents' mortgage on that shit because I was that confident that y'all was gonna hold it down. I put $450 on that motherfucker.
216 and 2 interceptions, no touchdowns.
You was bullshitting out. Dak, my nigga, you make $72 million and you scored 9 points against the Chiefs defense?
72 million, I'm out there stabbing niggas or something.
No touchdown either.
That don't matter. That nigga won. Zeke? What? That are you that guy, Dak? Cause I thought you were. I was starting to say you a top 5 quarterback. I was told when niggas hate on you, I was defending you hard. But that shit you did against Denver?
He's not elite like that.
And this shit against
Dak's not an elite quarterback.
Who's not an elite quarterback?
Dak Prescott.
Stop playing.
He's not an elite.
Maybe you could. Last year I was with you. If you've been watching the Cowboys game this year, that nigga Dak Prescott been looking like a stud.
A little explosive this year.
That nigga, I'm gonna be honest. Before he's been looking like the best quarterback in the NFL. That's fact.
I mean, I've been hearing that. And he started off strong, but as a collective,
Dak
Prescott.
They 7-3 now. It is 7-3.
Look at their schedule. One of the softest schedules in the league.
But they beat the Chargers. The Chargers are straight. They beat the Patriots. The Patriots are straight. Hey, this is a sleeper.
All their wins are by 1 possession or less.
What does that mean? So are the Chiefs. That's how the Chiefs made it to the Super Bowl. That doesn't mean nothing. They just win, nigga.
They're not a good team.
Hey, To say they're not a good team is a stretch.
All right, we'll see.
They're a good team. I don't know. They're gonna make the playoffs for sure.
Yeah, they're very consistent.
You see, they're on a consistent downfall now. It started off strong, and now it's gonna
They
finish.
won last week.
They're gonna finish 9-7.
There's no way they finish 9-7. Like their division is so weak. It might be like my nigga.
They still gonna make it because their division. Is
So
weak.
they're. Let me ask you a question. They gonna go 2-6 their next 8 games. You don't believe it.
Let's look at the schedule.
Let's look at the schedule. Let's look.
Might be 3.
You
and
can
5.
get Siri Dallas Cowboys schedule. What's up?
Hey, my Siri turned off right now.
You gotta turn that on. It's gotta be equipped.
I ain't got no minutes on my phone right now.
Is it? Are you serious?
Mm.
Your phone's not unlimited.
Y'all heard it here.
Hey, real shit. I didn't know that
Y'all
all
heard it
phones
here.
don't come unlimited no more. I
Hey,
didn't even know
it's
niggas was
about
playing like
budgeting
that.
out here, y'all.
You don't have unlimited minutes.
It's 29 months.
Is that not-
29 a month for 1,500 minutes. Nigga, you can't beat it. Who be on the phone 1,500 minutes?
I text a lot. Nigga, been texting constant.
Duh.
Should
You
be.
thought that versus the Chiefs?
Nigga, this is how this. I'm a
The
betting.
Saints?
No,
I
I'm not
think
talking about.
I put 100 on the Raiders.
Because I'm a betting man. I know one thing. This is what you gotta know about betting. Anytime a team loses the week before, they come out hard the next week. I just know this because I've been betting on all the games. We can 100% bet 100 on that. The Cowboys gonna beat the fuck out the Raiders. You want to bet? Yeah, I don't even want to bet you because you're not gonna pay me after I win.
I'm not gonna pay you a
Alright,
damn
alright, the
dime
Saints after
on
that.
camera.
The Saints, that's debatable. That's the debatable. Go ahead, keep going.
Washington,
We're gonna fuck Washington up.
the
We're
Giants,
gonna fuck them up.
Washington
We're
again,
gonna fuck them up twice.
Cardinals and Eagles.
The Cardinals,
Cardinals
they
about
gonna
to give
lose.
it to them.
So that's another 3 losses.
And the Eagles, they always choke.
They gonna go 11 because it's 17 games now. They're probably gonna go 11-6, which is hot. That's a nice season.
Yeah, that's true.
If
Their
that-
division's so fucking weak.
I'm ready for Javonte Davis to come out swinging.
Who is he fighting next?
And his fight, I believe it's against Cruz.
You see, that's the thing, Javonte. Who are these people?
Javonte Davis' next fight.
You don't want no smoke with Haney?
Do we know these people? Javonte Davis is fighting.
Isaac Cruz.
Who is Isaac Cruz? No
Isaac Cruz
disrespect.
was the
He
step
tried to
up
run
for
that-
Roland Romero, who has been pulled in for a rape case.
There's a lot of rapists. Remember that
A
nigga
lot
Victor
of these athletes
Okay,
are
time
very
out.
aggressive.
A lot of Victor Keys or
These
got
niggas
accused.
are aggressive. They have a lot
I thought
of
he got
problems.
convicted.
You see, what's fucked up about rape? You get accused, and we never stick around and see you hear the finale. So we just be like, fuck, that nigga a rapist. That nigga could have got full
I
on
think he
acquitted.
did a whole year.
Bam,
something.
canceled.
That nigga did a year.
He did some.
Nobody cares about Mike Tyson's rape. That nigga.
I never heard of it.
And they went to prison for it.
Never give a fuck. Fuck them.
I'm not saying
Fuck
he did
him.
it. I'm not saying.
Fuck him
I'm
right
saying
in the
He
that
was so great of an athlete.
You
Fuck it.
fuck.
you can be
Fuck.
that. Nah, my nigga.
Nigga, he was great, bro.
You're that great. You can rape.
No,
Nobody's
I
that great. You can't rape and beat. That
Nigga.
I know that nigga be raping women.
Okay,
but
you can't
fuck,
say
he got
shit,
that
you
left
knock
foot.
your ass out.
What the fuck? We throw rapists in prison, nigga. What I gotta do? We got police for that. We got a whole system set up for niggas like him. I'm not saying Mike, you a rapist. I'm just saying.
Sound a little bit like he's
Mike.
Mike.
I'm a huge fan.
Hey,
I'm a
hey,
huge fan.
hey.
I heard Mike Tyson finna fight Jake Paul too. Please don't let that nut shit go on. I don't even.
And if you do drop
Jake
him.
is just having fun out here.
Bro,
Yeah, he's out here making a
we have
mockery
to.
of the sport.
We have to be honest. Jake Paul can fight. Like he can fight. I'm not saying he's like a
I feel
professional.
like all them fights are scripted in a
They're
bitch.
not scripted.
They- Look out the knockouts, bro. They don't look real at all.
They look real. They look like regular knockouts.
Nate Robinson shit look crazy.
That looked more realistic than any knockout out. Cause you know how I know that was realistic? You can't fake the look on Nate, the look on Nate's face. His look was like, fuck. I thought I was finna peek. What the fuck is going on?
He came out brawling like, what the fuck?
No, bro, I promise. The way he came out sprinting, he thought he was finna piece that nigga up. He sprinted at that.
Like
You
he
don't-
was a street fighter or something.
You don't come out sprinting. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm not sure if that nigga trained. I'm not sure if Nate trained.
No,
Nate might have
I don't think Nate was prepared for that fight
He
at
definitely
all.
wasn't.
All them knockouts were, and then when he knocked out that old boy with that nigga couldn't fight. I ain't gonna cap. I might be able to get that nigga a little 1-2 in the ring because that nigga was looking stiff in there. What Ben Askren? Hey, I don't know where. That nigga was a great UFC fighter, but that was a cherry pick, and he